using paper, printing inks and presses. People have been publishing books since the 15th century. But in the new millennium, the virtual book company does this electronically, delivering words via a mobile phone, a personal computer, a DVD player, or any one of the new amazing systems that come on the market day after day. And unlike a conventional printed book that runs the risk of being out of date almost as soon as the ink is dry, a virtual book can be updated electronically through coded web links. This means our interactive guides can be relied upon. They're accessible, accurate, always up to date. Now, let's see how this works in practice. Our first virtual book is about walking on the Southwest Coast Path, and it begins with an introductory video. Simply click here, up it comes. Stretching from the Jurassic coast of Dorset to the granite cliffs of Cornwall to where the high plateau of Exmoor meets the sea, the Southwest Coast Path is a 630-mile journey. What started off centuries ago as nothing more than a track used by Coast Guard searching for smugglers is now the region's most important tourist attraction with 6 million walkers a year. In fact, it was recently voted one of the world's top 10 travel experiences. So, let's walk on. Of course, you don't have to watch this. You can go straight to the interactive map. As you can see, the map is divided up into 7 sections. I'm going to take a look at southeast Cornwall. There are 2 walks on offer. On the finished product there'll be a lot more. Now personally, I've always liked the Foy Estuary, so it's the whole walk for me, and I'm going to click on the footprint in the green square. So here it is, 6-mile walk, moderate difficulty, but I need more details than this, so I click here. The information on the Ordnance Survey map tells me about the terrain I'm going to be walking over, the local landmarks, some of which are highlighted in the green squares. Sir Arthur Quiller Coote seems to have been a literary giant. I think I'll stick to the football. Let's move on. To find out more about my chosen route, I'm looking through a list of available options. They include updated weather forecasts, the tide times, and a lot of helpful suggestions about where to eat, what to do, and what to see. But let's start off with a short video of the actual walk itself.
Badinnick's Old Ferry Inn is the starting point for one of the most spectacular and historic walks in Cornwall. By turning right at the top of the village, the walkers begin a 6-mile journey that will take them through woods, along the coastal path and across the River Foy. The path now bears left to follow the wooded creek of Pont Pill. Pont was once a harbour before it silted up. Now it's a spiritual home for artists and writers. Wind in the Willows was written here, so Pont can lay claim to mole, ratty, badger and the inhabitants of the wild wood.
And when you've had enough of this, click here and return to the interactive map. So you like walking, but you've got a young family and you want to keep them entertained. Click on Things to See and Do. Up pops information on the Loo Monkey Sanctuary. If you want to know more about it, watch the video clip.
The sanctuary also looks after capuchin monkeys. Because they're cute and highly intelligent, these monkeys once worked with organ grinders and can still be imported into the country as exotic pets. Of course, they're not domestic animals, and by the time they end up here, they're usually traumatised and in distress.
In just 9 monkeys, we have at least 20 different neurotic behaviours that they perform at times of stress and anxiety, and they always will for the rest of their lives. Even if we get them into nice big groups with lots of space and the right diet, at times of stress they will get anxious and they will show those behaviours for the rest of their lives. And we're just here to give them absolutely the best quality of life that we can, and keep them as busy as possible.
One final thing. By clicking on Print and Maps, you can download the actual route and information about it, and this is what you get. By the time our interactive DVD goes on sale in the early spring, it will include a massive amount of information on more than 50 circular walks. And this is what the final product will look like. We hope you'll find it interesting. In the meantime, why not try out our demonstration?